At 67, Margaret never thought a 5-second slip could take away 5 years of independence. She was that vibrant grandmother everyone admired, playing bridge, volunteering at the community center, and always the first to initiate a neighborhood barbecue. Life was full of laughter, connection, and the joy of her children and grandchildren. In an instant, that bright picture shattered during an ordinary evening in her cozy kitchen. As she reached for a jar on the top shelf, her foot caught on a small rug. She remembers the moment, how everything seemed to slow down. The jar slipped from her grasp, and she took a step backward to catch her balance. That single moment turned her world upside down. She fell, hitting her head as she crumpled to the floor. What happened next is a story too many seniors know all too well. The ambulance ride, the countless tests, the long wait in the hospital. Even after she was released, things weren't the same. Margaret faced long months of recovery, and the simple joys of life slipped away. Relying on help for daily tasks, she felt the encroaching shadows of dependence, not the bright independence she had worked so hard to build. Suddenly, the things she used to take for granted, walking her dog, bending down to tie her shoes, climbing stairs, became sources of anxiety instead of freedom. Can you imagine the fear that crept in alongside her physical decline? Once fiercely independent, Margaret now faced the harsh reality. She wasn't just recovering from a fall, she was dealing with the very real consequences of it. Statistics reveal the chilling truth. Falls are the leading cause of fatal and non-fatal injuries among seniors. In fact, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports that 1 in 4 older adults falls each year. That number is staggering. The harsh reality is that falls are not just a minor inconvenience. They can lead to fractures, traumatic brain injuries, and long, arduous hospital stays. In many cases, they result in a permanent loss of mobility. It's like pulling one brick from the base of a tower. Suddenly, everything starts to collapse. As Margaret learned, a seemingly small incident can spiral into a series of limitations, altering her life permanently. What started as just a slip became a moment that redefined her entire existence. And it begs the question, what if you don't even realize your body is quietly increasing your fall risk every year? Every time you walk down the hallway or navigate a staircase, are you considering the very real risk of a misstep? For many, that thought may not even register until it's too late. As you reflect on Margaret's experience, you might be wondering just how close you are to finding yourself in a similar situation. The unsettling truth is that most falls don't begin with the trip. They start in your brain. Aging, while a natural part of life, brings along changes that we often overlook. It can create a false sense of security, making us believe we're as agile as we used to be. But what's happening behind the scenes in our bodies can be surprisingly deceptive. As we walk through this journey together, it's crucial to recognize that awareness is your first line of defense. You might feel healthy, but it's time to dive deeper into understanding how our bodies truly function as we age, and what hidden threats may be lurking in the shadows. Let's uncover the changes happening inside your body, the ones that may be quietly dismantling your balance and contributing to falls. After all, recognizing the danger is the first step toward taking back your independence. Did you know that every year, nearly 1 in 4 older adults falls? It's a startling number. But what's even more unsettling is that the changes contributing to these falls often begin unnoticed, creeping in quietly and dramatically shifting our sense of safety. Imagine relying on your body, only to find it has become a hidden time bomb, waiting to sabotage your balance and independence. As we age, our bodies undergo subtle changes that impact balance without our awareness. One of the most significant culprits is a condition known as sarcopenia. After the age of 50, it's common to lose 1 to 2% of muscle mass each year. This silent thief can creep up on anyone, and before you know it, simple movements become strenuous. Think of muscle as a support system for your body. When it weakens, so does your ability to stay steady. Another critical factor is proprioception, the body's ability to sense where it is in space. As we age, this awareness can decline, making it harder to judge distances or angles when we walk or reach for something. Picture walking on a sandy beach, feeling uneven beneath your feet. That's how a simple walk through your home can feel if your proprioception isn't operating at full capacity. Every hallway might become a hidden hazard. Then there's the vestibular system, located in our inner ear, which plays a crucial role in maintaining balance. As we grow older, the tiny structures responsible for our spatial orientation can weaken. So when you twist to look behind you, turning or leaning can suddenly feel off balance. Moving about your own living space might become an act filled with trepidation rather than ease. You see, for many, these physical changes occur without any glaring symptoms. A bittersweet betrayal of the body you once knew so well. Day after day, you might still feel normal, believing you're just as agile as before. But beneath that familiarity, your balance account is quietly draining. It's those normal tasks, reaching for groceries, stepping off a curb, or even turning quickly, that can expose you to risk you never saw coming. Can you imagine how it feels to realize your body is slowly becoming a stranger, one misstep away from a fall? This gradual deterioration often goes unnoticed because it doesn't manifest as a glaring issue until it's too late. The creeping shadows of age can create the illusion of security, embedding the idea that we're still capable of everything we used to do. But the reality is alarming. The very act of aging makes us more vulnerable to falls, even if we think we're keeping up with our physical health. So, what if I told you that the most dangerous aspect of balance isn't just the physical changes in your body? It's your reaction time. This is vital for preventing falls, and it can be influenced by various factors, including nutrition, which we'll explore in our next chapter. You're not powerless in this journey. Just understanding how these changes silently affect you can be empowering. Recognizing that your body might be a hidden time bomb is the first step in reasserting control. And as we delve into how to bolster that reaction time, remember this: awareness is the most powerful tool at your disposal. Stay tuned, because soon we'll uncover how even your dietary choices may be contributing to your risk, and how small changes can make a tremendous difference in your resilience and strength. Your path to regaining your balance and your independence begins with understanding the hidden factors at play. You probably have this in your kitchen, but don't realize it's the key to keeping you steady on your feet. That's right, I'm talking about protein. As we age, the changes in our body can feel overwhelming. Muscle mass begins to decline, and our once reactive reflexes become sluggish, making it increasingly hard to maintain balance. But there's good news. Protein can help combat these challenges. Think of protein as the building block of your muscle. It's vital for repairing and regenerating muscle tissue, especially important as we tackle the creeping effects of sarcopenia. Remember that 1 to 2% loss of muscle mass each year after 50? Well, protein helps to slow this process down significantly. By incorporating more protein into your diet, you're not just maintaining your strength. You're essentially giving your body the tools it needs to adapt and stay agile, fighting back against the inevitabilities of aging. Imagine this. Every time you take a step, your muscles and nerves need to communicate quickly and efficiently. But with age, that communication line can get a bit shaky. Protein plays a role in enhancing nerve health too, helping to facilitate those critical signals between your brain and your body. It can support your reflexes, ultimately enabling you to catch yourself faster when you stumble, because those few seconds can be the difference between a near miss and a devastating fall. Let's break it down with a few practical examples. Starting your day with a protein-rich breakfast could set the tone for an energized, steady day. Whether it's scrambled eggs, a hearty Greek yogurt smoothie, or oatmeal topped with nuts, think about ways to elevate your meals with protein. Even a simple snack, like a handful of almonds or a small portion of cottage cheese, can help maintain your energy and strength throughout the day. But it doesn't stop there. Meals filled with lean meats, fish, legumes, and dairy aren't just healthy, they're your allies in maintaining that crucial muscle mass and balance. Aim for a well-rounded plate, rich not only in protein, but also in vibrant vegetables. This combination doesn't just fuel you, it fortifies your defenses against falls. And here's a little setup for what's coming next. While protein is your ally, it's not the only important factor in the equation. In our next chapter, we'll uncover how certain foods can take a toll on your balance, and how you can swap them out for smarter choices that work alongside your protein intake. So remember, you're not powerless against the hidden threats that come with age. Just integrating more protein into your meals might be one of the simplest steps you can take toward regaining your balance and independence. Stay tuned, because understanding this key nutrient may just be the catalyst for a stronger, more resilient you. Your journey toward renewed confidence starts here. Ever wonder why, despite your best intentions, you sometimes feel a little wobbly on your feet? You might be surprised to learn that what you're eating, or not eating, could be a significant part of the problem. As we age, the food we consume takes on a new level of importance, directly impacting our balance and strength. Today, let's dive into a crucial ally in your nutritional arsenal: protein. That's right. Protein isn't just for bodybuilders or those looking to lose weight. It's your secret weapon against falls and the hidden threats they bring. It's no secret that after the age of 60, our bodies undergo changes that can leave us feeling less steady. One of the most frightening consequences of this natural aging process is sarcopenia, the gradual decline in muscle mass. Did you know that we can lose 1 to 2% of our muscle mass each year after 50? That adds up quickly. Losing muscle isn't just about having less strength. It's about losing the stability and support needed to keep you upright and active. So, how does protein help? Consider it as the foundation of a house. If the foundation starts to crumble, the entire structure is at risk. Protein serves as the building block for muscle repair and growth. When you incorporate more protein into your meals, you're essentially reinforcing that foundation. It becomes even more vital when you realize it helps not only to combat muscle loss, but also enhances nerve health, ensuring efficient communication between your brain and muscles. Picture that critical signal, the one that allows you to catch yourself when you trip. With enough protein in your diet, you can improve this communication, making it quicker, stronger, and more resilient to the challenges of aging. Now, let's think about practical ways to enhance your meals with protein. Imagine starting your day with a breakfast that sets a strong tone. Scrambled eggs with spinach, a dollop of salsa, or a smoothie made with Greek yogurt and berries can make a difference in your energy levels and steadiness. Even simpler, a handful of almonds or a small bowl of cottage cheese can provide that vital boost. Finding those little swaps can turn your meals from ordinary to extraordinary, helping you maintain strength and balance throughout your day. Now, let's expand this idea even further. Think about those meals you might already enjoy, but can enhance with protein. Tuna salad on whole grain bread, loaded with fresh veggies, not only makes for a delicious lunch, but it also gives you steady energy without the crash that sugar-laden foods can cause. Dinner doesn't have to be complicated. Grilled chicken, a side of quinoa, and steamed broccoli create a nutritious plate that's rich in protein and packed with vitamins to protect those precious bones and muscles. By making these thoughtful changes, you fortify your defenses against the risk of falls, empowering your body to respond more effectively to shifts in balance. But while protein is your ally, there's more to the story. Earlier, we discussed some common dietary pitfalls that threaten your balance, like sugars and caffeine. In our next chapter, we'll uncover how many of those safe and familiar foods in your kitchen could be sending you spiraling down the path toward instability. We'll explore how swapping out those foods for more balanced options can work hand in hand with your protein intake to create a nourishing life that supports your needs. You hold the power to change your diet and, as a result, improve your resilience. By integrating protein into your meals, you're taking charge of your health, working toward that sense of balance and stability that can feel elusive as the years go by. Remember, every small change creates momentum. It's a step toward restoring your independence and confidence. Keep listening, because in our next chapter, we'll reveal how to ensure that even the freshest ingredients don't become hidden dangers in your fight against falls. Your journey towards a stronger, more resilient you starts here. Stay tuned. If you've made it this far, you already care about your strength, resilience, and the quality of your golden years. That alone puts you ahead of most. Together, we've uncovered some vital truths, delving into the silent dangers that lurk around falls after 60. We started by revealing how even a slight slip can shatter our sense of security, and how invisible changes in our bodies quietly increase our vulnerability over time. We learned about the critical role of our reactions and how the foods we eat can betray us, threatening our balance and stability when we least expect it. Now it's time to empower you to take charge, not just to prevent falls, but to reclaim your independence, lifestyle, and joy. So, how do we transform our newfound understanding into action? By fortifying our homes and habits to build what I like to call your fall-proof fortress. Imagine your home as your sanctuary. It's where you should feel secure and confident, yet many common aspects may harbor hidden risks. So, what can you do today? Start with a simple safety check. Take a stroll through your living space and look for those potential hazards. Secure any loose rugs, enhance the lighting, and, if you don't have them already, install grab bars in your bathrooms. Such small addenda can make a significant difference. Consider your footwear as well. The shoes you choose are your unsung heroes, or potential foes. Opt for footwear that offers solid grip and support. This is especially crucial in the home, where falls most frequently occur. A pair of good shoes can be as invaluable as a sturdy handrail or bright light. Now, let's not overlook exercise. It isn't just a young person's priority. Simple, effective routines like balance drills and chair squats can reinforce the strength you need to stay upright. Have you tried Tai Chi? This gentle movement practice enhances balance while providing tranquility to the mind. Start incorporating it into your week, and you'll be amazed at the difference in your steadiness and confidence. And remember, you're not alone in this journey. Look at Henry's story. After experiencing 2 falls within a year, he changed just 5 aspects of his home environment and hasn't fallen in 7 years. It's proof that small changes can yield monumental benefits. I urge you to take action today. Whether it's checking for hazards, updating your footwear, or crafting a simple workout plan, these changes can profoundly affect your life. Don't let fear dictate your future. Let resilience and empowerment guide your path. It's crucial to remember that aging is not about limitation. It's about adaptation, not resignation. You hold the power to create a life filled with energy, strength, and confidence. Every step you take today, no matter how small, reinforces the belief that change is possible at any age. As we conclude, take a deep breath and give yourself permission to be proactive. Allow this knowledge to sink in. You are capable, you are resilient, and you can navigate this journey with grace and safety. And don't forget, the most dangerous fall risk isn't just your physical state or the layout of your home, but the mindset that might suggest you shouldn't make these changes. In our next video, we will delve deeper into how the fear of falling can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. You won't want to miss it. Thank you for joining me, and remember, a few simple steps can give you back years of confident independence. Stay strong.